ma'am, you need to be worried about getting yourself together.
There's a lot of dads that are just trying to be dads, but then you have like a bitter lady that you had children with.
Didn't get any of my other messages. I hope you got that one because I'm on my way.
It's a video going viral right now of a mom that drove 6 hours to her ex-husband's house. I think it's her ex-husband, but ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, one of those. She drove 6 hours to go and get her kid because according to her, she haven't talked to her kid and she's calling the dad. The dad is not answering. No one is calling her back. She's been calling multiple times. No one is answering the phone and no one is calling her back. So she was worried about her kid. So she drove 6 hours. Mind you, she went with a police escort to go and grab her son from the dad's house. And according to the police, since there's no court order, they are not allowed to physically remove the kid. The police was pretty much telling her that they can't physically remove the kid from the dad's custody and place it in her custody because there's no court order, you know, which is right.
So she has documents stating something, right? Saying that she has the holidays. Let's say it's today, right? And she's supposed to have her child. If she doesn't have her child, and let's say you don't release him, she's able to go to the magistrate to get a violation if there is a warrant in place.
There is no order in place.
Now, with the warrant, that's when we act upon it.
There is no court order in
I
place.
have a question. My question is, is there anything she can do right now to make me share myself with her legally?
I mean,
With the way, if I just say, hey,
now, so this is what I don't want. So if she has paperwork for it, right, and you're refusing to give your child,
that's different. Yeah,
I can't rip the
I will
child
not.
away
I will not violate law, but I will look for. I will always look for my simple interest. That's all I'm
So
saying.
I can't rip the child away from the house. But if there is an order and she does go get a warrant for it, then my hands are
I can
tied.
do right now.
But
We don't need to do for Jeremiah's sake. He's 9 years old.
You could have stayed at home. We could have brought him home for his sake. You caused the whole thing. You drove 2 states away.
We can have conversation. Listen to me. We can have
Oh, she playing all calm and wicked. You listen to them audio recordings.
Please don't activate, please.
I want to activate her because I want her to get out of character.
All of this
While she's sitting there playing, oh my God. So why did you drive all the way up here to cause this scene in front of your son?
I just want to say, hello, yo. I want to say one thing. I want to say, hello, you listen, I'm flipping now. I listen.
Ain't nobody hollering going on. You drove 5 hours.
Don't
say nothing else to her.
I flip now, please. That's all I'm asking. Okay, if you stand here and will listen to what Jeremiah say, I don't have no problem with nothing. But I want. Okay, come in. Then, come on, Jeremiah. Come talk to him out. Come on.
Jeremiah.
If you would have just let him talk to me earlier
No,
when I asked him
you
to talk
claim
to
that I have
Okay,
said him.
would y'all like to come right here because there's a lot of people standing
and if
here.
all of this is unnecessary.
We on the here.
You driving 5
You
hours.
shoes.
away.
Oh, you're not
All
done.
of this
Put your socks shoes on, okay?
Stop, please.
He was trying to eat when you got here.
Put your socks shoes on, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
Alright, so
He lives. I am the owner of my grandmother.
okay, and who are you, sir?
That is my grandson.
Grandson, okay.
That is my
Is this,
son.
okay, is this a conversation that we can have out here with the children, or does everybody?
Well, I need her.
Oh, okay.
You want me to come home?
Pass me my coat. Pass me my coat.
Somebody say it's me, please.
Take this.
So, real quick, so I can reiterate it for you as well. I can't forcibly take this child out of your home. But if
I would like her to listen to what she has to
hold
say.
on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Let
the
officer talk. Let the officer
But if there is paperwork, right?
Yeah.
She has paperwork, and saying that she has him today. She can go get a warrant if you refuse to give the child, but I cannot forcibly take your child from you.
I'm just
Excuse me, can I ask a question? Don't that paperwork have to be court ordered?
Yes, it has to
There's
be
no court order paperwork,
This
so she
sign-
wasting all y'all time.
Okay, first of all, you still don't belong out here. She has nothing to do with the situation.
You caused confusion in my house. You drove 5 hours to my house.
Okay.
You drove 5-6 hours to my house because you ain't want to act right. And he was safe and fine.
You stop.
Yeah. Is this Where did you get this paper?
We signed paperwork together, him and I. Just what our agreement was and we were doing with him. Jeremiah lives with me
Not my issue.
in South Carolina.
No, sir, no,
But
sir.
he came to get him for this.
So nothing has been gone through court.
No, this is our agreements on what we have and what we're doing for Jeremiah.
So now it's good, obviously, if y'all can figure it out by yourselves. But there's nothing that the police can do to enforce anything unless it's court ordered.
Okay, that's fine.
So if that's something
Do
that
you
y'all
need
would
me
like
to
to go
and
through
get
court,
the...
that would make it something
She
that we
can't
can
get a
do.
warrant
But if
until
it's
the
not
court order has been
and
ordered.
there's no
I just want to let
legal
her know
paperwork
she
with
can't
the
threaten him.
courts,
Please stop
There's nothing that
recording
would
this.
her.
There's
This
nothing
is
that we
not...
can do.
Okay,
Does that
you
make
know,
sense?
she has every right to record,
Okay.
but you need to stop addressing her. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
okay.
You're
Okay.
having a conversation here.
Okay.
Ignore it.
So again, like I said, I recommend all families, if there is a custody thing, I would recommend going through the courts just because it kind of is a fallback, right?
Okay.
So if you violate something, and it's something that we can handle. But right now, because it's not court ordered, there's nothing that we can do with the child unless he was in danger, as in just like there was proof
Okay.
of harm or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense between both of you?
Okay.
Okay.
So what would you like to talk about?
When your mom was putting me in a room.
Okay, let him talk. Stop time with him.
Or I can
talk.
pull up the video.
Nobody, let him talk.
It's his turn. Talk about it already.
Stop
Okay, ma'am.
crying,
Do
honey.
you wanna talk over here with me?
You don't have to be upset.
You want to talk
You
to the
know
officer?
that, hang on. You know that I don't have a problem with you visiting your dad. Remember?
Do you want to come
All of
speak
the
with me?
stuff
no,
we talked
no,
about.
no,
You
no,
okay?
Don't come up
Okay,
there.
that's
Come here.
fine.
Do you want to come speak with me over here?
You can talk to her.
Okay, you want to go over here? Let's go over here.
Excuse me.
You know that you're not in any kind of trouble. And you're never in any kind of trouble. You and I talk all the time. I know that this is a new situation for you, and I have no problem with you in front of everybody here visiting your dad. Remember, I told him you're out of school at the end of the month for January. You're out of school for a week in December. Those things were talked about. You were there and you were there. I don't have a problem with you visiting. What I had a problem with this time is you not communicating, not letting me talk to him, and I don't know what's going on. You're 5 hours away. This is the first time he's ever been away from me.
And that's a problem.
And it's the...
Okay. All right. Is this a conversation that y'all think you could finish later, or is this something that we need to do right this second in front of?
Well, my thing is, I want to solve every issue that came up, because the issue that came up was the fact that why he didn't want to leave in the first place. That was my issue.
I'm sure he's having fun. You're having a good time. And that's
Yeah,
fine.
he said
Just
that
like
he
when
loves you, and he
Jaden
said that he
came to
loves his
visit
mom.
us. He had a
But then
good
I don't like
time,
the
Kent. It's okay.
I think there's need more than that, because I don't like the fact that I should be able to stand there while you're talking to him.
Okay,
And the
when
only
you
thing,
spoke,
the only thing, I don't like that. Then he had like,
you were screaming, she's screaming on the
I was
phone.
standing right, and I said, I was listening. You said, get away from the phone. I want to pick him up. What kind of threat is that?
I said,
You said, get away from
that
the phone.
was after you hung
No,
up.
no, don't worry about it. You say that for
After
court. You say that for
I
court.
recording. I got a whole recording where you talk to him and
I have a,
everything.
I also don't think this is good. And
Not
I
in
don't-
front
No,
of him.
I have a question.
But
Can we
that's why
return him
don't
home like we
need
intended to?
No,
Nobody
he
ain't
said
planning
he
on
wants
keeping
to
him.
go
All
home.
So
That's
listen,
something that
home.
Jeremiah said he wants
I
to
just
go
want
home.
to say that that's fine.
right.
I just wanted to let you know that the reason why you were talking to me, he did not want to call you. And then he said, I said, oh, you want somebody? He said, I thought you were going to make me call her. He didn't want to call you yet.
And him and I can talk about
I'm not
that.
trying to be that.
But Ken, going this route
I'm
of
gonna
it
go with
is
him
not
always.
good. No, this is not going with him. I didn't call you 100 times. In 6 hours, I asked you 3 times if he was okay.
You like the argument. All right, Jeremiah. Sorry.
He melted in 6 whole hours.
That's he has
Okay, but he still has his other stuff.
He has whole suitcases inside. He put them outside.
If I look like this, I'd be upset and mad too. Because why the fuck you drive 5 hours to pick up your son? Look at them. Crying. Turn them apart. Turn them apart because she miserable. Yeah. Drove all the way up here with the police and turn them apart. Look at that boy. Excuse me. Look at that boy. Because she miserable. We didn't want to open the door. That was the second time today that the police had been to the house because she sent them to do a wellness check around 12 p.m. And then she showed up around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We weren't combating her. We did not have anything against her. We did not want her to not speak to her child, but she had been calling him so excessively so the child didn't want to speak to her anymore because he knew he was on his way home and he spends every day with his mom. So he figured it won't no harm in talking to her when he got home or calling her before he went to bed. He called her every morning when he wanted to, when he woke up, and we made sure he spoke to her every night at bedtime. It was just excessive during the daytime, constantly, and she claimed that he needed to get his son because she had so much to do, but she spent the whole entire time harassing the father and the son. What are you doing? What did you eat? this, that. No one calls her and does that when she has the child. And it's crazy that he had to go through so much to even get his kid, and then he got his kid, and she literally wanted to dictate how the time goes. She wanted to tell us what time to wake up in the morning. She wanted to tell us when to have our New Year's Eve party. She wanted to tell us what time to feed him. You cannot do that. When you leave him go with his father, he goes with his father. You're supposed to relax your mind and breathe and pray the emergency don't happen and nobody calls you that anything happened. But for a child to be just enjoying himself and the calls that constantly keep coming in, the harassment, she's screaming at him and berating him over the phone, it's crazy. And as a mom, I'm not going to let her do that even to her own child because it's unhealthy. Just because that's her child don't mean what she was doing to him was okay.
Thing is, I only have one child, okay? And he is 9. If I can't hear my son's voice when he is away, if I can't hear his voice, if I can't FaceTime him and see his face, I'm going to where he's at. Doesn't matter where he's at. His dad could be in Arizona, okay? Hours away. But I'm on my way. I tell you what, if you didn't get any of my other messages, I hope you got that one because I'm on my way.
I don't blame that daddy. Don't worry about who in my house. Don't worry about it. He did right. You talk to Jeremiah. Don't ask who in my house. As long as Jeremiah don't say nothing wrong with him, don't you worry about what's going on up in here. Ma'am, you need to be worried about getting yourself together. Because if you knew your son wasn't in no danger, that baby ain't been more sound like he was in danger than a man on the moon. Ma'am, you need to put that energy into yourself. You really do. Because from the looks of it, you neglecting your own self while you talking about who all in there, who eat with you, who this, who that. Ma'am, you dead wrong. And if I was the daddy, I'd be scared my son to go back home with you. Cause that's some mental. Ma'am, go to therapy. Get you a gym pass. Get you a meal plan. Worry about that, ma'am. You wrong for that.
So I literally hate seeing stuff like this. I hate it the most for the child that is unfortunately stuck in between two parents that can't pull their heads out of their ass. In this situation, though, it's the mom that is really doing just too much. I hate stuff like this, and I feel bad for the dad because I know that there's a lot of dads that are just trying to be dads, but then you have like a bitter lady that you had children with, and I'm not giving men grace or praise or anything like that. I'm just saying that I know I personally seen situations like this where like a dad is just trying to be a dad, and then you have a woman like this who is going to look for every excuse to try and do stuff like this because the son was perfectly fine.
So I think as parents, we both have equal rights. So if the kid is staying with you and I have visitation right now, let me have the time. Let me have my time with my kid. You know, don't drive 6-7 hours, barge into my home to grab their kid. You know, like but then again, I think she's worried. You know, she was worried because no one was calling her back and no one was picking up her phone call. I think that's why she drove over there to make sure her kid is okay. You know, so it makes me wonder how the dynamic of the relationship is to the point where she feels like her kid is not safe, or to the point where she even feels she had to drive 6 hours because she knows the kid is with the dad. So even if you haven't heard from from them, you know he's over there. If anything, the dad is going to call you back. So I don't know what is going on over there that she feels like she has to drive there and come with police. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think there's something going on there that we are not actually seeing in this video. You know, so I don't know why she think the kid is in danger or she felt the need to go and grab the kid from the house. You know what I mean? But let me know what you think about this story down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.